Hello and welcome to our news package brought to you at this hour. I am Emmanuel Amalo. We'll begin with these lead stories. INEC to resume continuous voter registration in first quarter of 2021. Governor Sanwo-Olu represents 2021 budget sent to repeal pension law for ex-governors and deputy governors. On the foreign scene, Joe Biden described Donald Trump's refusal to concede as an embarrassment. And in sports, more players arrive as Super Eagles prepare for AFCON qualifiers. Good morning. President Muhammadu Buhari urged agencies involved in agriculture to further streamline the priorities in the inclusion of youth in driving modern methods of farming, while assuring all those interested that an enabling environment will be created for full participation. In his remark yesterday in Abuja at the launch of the National Young Farmers Scheme designed by the National Agricultural Land Development Authority to spur more youth interested in farming, the president said agriculture remains the backbone of the Nigerian economy, being the largest contributor to the nation's gross domestic product. The executive secretary and CEO of the National Agricultural Land Development Authority, Mr. Paul Ikonne, said the resuscitation of NALDA after close to 20 years of abandonment will go a long way in reducing unemployment in the country, especially among the youth. The Independent National Electoral Commission plans to resume its continuous voter registration in the first quarter of 2021. Its acting chairman, Ahmadu Muazu, at the Electoral Commission's quarterly meeting with political parties, solicited for collaboration and support for a successful takeoff of the exercise. He said yesterday's meeting was also to consult with the political parties on the 15 by-elections in 11 states, earlier scheduled for October 31, but which were suspended because of the security situation in the country. The Nigerian Army says the computer-based pre-selection examination for Short Service Combatants and Direct Short Service Commission will hold on November 14 in 15 states nationwide. The acting director, Army Public Relations, Colonel Sagi Musa, who disclosed this yesterday, advised the shortlisted candidates to check their registered email, phone numbers, and visit www.recruitment.army.mil.ng from 1 a.m. on November 10, 2020. According to him, all the shortlisted candidates have been allotted new examination and seat numbers. And we go down to Lagos State, where the governor, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has announced a budget size of 1.5 trillion naira for the year 2021. Christened the budget of rekindled hope, the governor stated that the budget has been designed to take care of the negative impact of COVID-19 pandemic and the devastation caused by the hijacked EndSARS protests, which had drastically affected Lagos State's economy. In the meantime, the governor, also while presenting the 2021 budget estimates, revealed that he will abolish the controversial law on pensions for former governors and deputies. Addressing the State House of Assembly, Governor Sanwo-Olu said his administration had concluded plans to cancel the public office holder payment of pension law, which prescribes pension for former governors and deputy governors in this state. We move over to the foreign scene, where Tanzania's main opposition presidential candidate in last month's disputed general election has left the country for Belgium, where until recently he had been receiving medical treatment after a 2017 assassination attempt against him. Tundu Lissu sought refuge at the German ambassador's residence in Dar es Salaam last week, citing threats to his life, according to a BBC correspondent in Tanzania. The Chadema party leader and a number of his colleagues have been arrested since the 28th October polls as members of another political party, ACT, was alone down. The U.S. President-elect Joe Biden has said President Donald Trump's refusal to concede defeat in last week's White House election is an embarrassment. But Biden, who has been making contact with foreign leaders, insisted nothing will stop the transfer of power. Mr. Trump, meanwhile, tweeted he would ultimately win the race that all major TV networks have forecast that he lost. None of the state-by-state results have yet been certified, as several vote counts are continuing, and the outcome will only be affirmed once the U.S. Electoral College meets on Monday, the 14th of December 2020. Swiftly, we move to the world of sports, where the Super Eagles of Nigeria had their first training in Benin in the last leg of preparation for the African Cup of Nations qualifying match against Sierra Leone. 16 of the 23 invited players took part in the training, among which are Captain Ahmed Musa, William Troost-Ekong, Alex Iwobi, Ola Aina, and Joe Aribo. Meanwhile, coach Gernot Rohr has called up Cyprus-based Shehu Abdullahi to replace the injured Frank Onyeka, who plies his trade in Denmark. The team, which currently tops Group L with maximum points from 2 games, is expected to lock horns with their counterparts from Sierra Leone on Friday, before heading to Freetown for the return game on Tuesday at the Siaka Stevens Stadium. And in the interesting world of entertainment, Nigeria's prestigious World Music Awards show, the Headies, will this year mark the 14th edition of the awards. The organizers have thrown open its doors for the submission of all music works released between July 2019 and September 2020. A new nomination category, Songwriter of the Year, would also be included to bring to the limelight hardworking individuals who have supported the creation of quality music. For more information about the 14th Headies, please visit www.theheadies.com on all social media platforms. And American rapper Travis Scott has announced the return of his Astroworld Festival in 2021. The artist and festival founder took to social media to share the news, affirming that the concert, usually held in November since 2018, would not hold this year, largely due to the pandemic. Dates and the lineup for the 2021 iteration are yet to be revealed. And that's our news package on this hour. Stay with us for more updates. My name remains Emmanuel Ambalo. Thanks for watching.